This is a team that takes every home game very seriously. And you can see that from their shot earlier as they came through the tunnel. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Smith is out there with Black. Then there's Davis. Then there's Parker. Brown out there with Ball. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Thomas. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Here we go. Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so here is New York. It's a three-point game. Launches it from deep. Black, no good. Thomas surveying the D. Here he goes. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Johnson against Smith. Shoots it. And the shot is good from Johnson.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
To halt the run.
Oh, please. How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Johnson. First game out, he had 14. Drops in the tray.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Parker outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Smith against Johnson. That's tipped. Dives for it. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And there's the drive. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Black. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Thomas finds himself wide open and drills it. Thomas got 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. Guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Black. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Smith outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Black. He's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson for three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's the 3. Black, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. Five on the clock. Pulls it up. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
And so New York calls timeout at first.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in free throw percentage. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Here's Black. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thomas. Fast break. Here we go. The 3, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
For New York, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Black. Thomas with the block.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The kick out to Brown. Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 15 points for Johnson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's stolen by Johnson. There's the lob to Brown.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Brown against Parker. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here comes Johnson. All alone. It's good. Thomas got 14 points.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
New York calls timeout.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding.
Yeah, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
Davis against Johnson. And Davis puts it in.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
It's stolen by Smith. And a fast break now for New York over Thomas. And again, it's New York. Davis against Johnson. And Thomas has it in the corner. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here is Davis. 23 points his last outing. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Here's Thomas. He's got 14. And the pass to Fisher. From outside the arc, Thomas, good. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
The three from Davis. Thomas grabs the rebound. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Fisher outside. Johnson for three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
To stop the run, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 5. And the home team has possession. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Thomas. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Davis with the ball for New York. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen by Ball. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. And then Thomas with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside, Davis. Back to Williamson. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. New York, no good that time either. Johnson outside. Bucket is good. Johnson's got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Thomas against Smith. Thomas kicks to Thomas. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Thomas. Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Ball. Here's Wilson. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Wilson on the wing. Davis. That one falls. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Thomas finds Smith. Driving in. And Davis pulls it down. For New York, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
Home team foul. Smith.
Brownie's checked in for Johnson. And a switcher also for New York. Parker's checked in.
On the court.
Long range from the inbound. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Right, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Count it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Thomas kicks to Smith. Back to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
Ooh, that was nice. That's the number one thing on his mind every time he touches it.
GA with the D right there on him. Still ran hard to the rim. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Thomas checked in for ball. Black's checked in for New York. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the dunk by Parker.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Buries the long-range jumper. 11 points in the game.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Davis dishes to Williamson.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Thomas. 8th in three-point shooting. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And New York making a change. Wilson's checked in, and that one good.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Johnson, he's checked in for Smith. And a switcher also for New York. Smith checked in for Davis. Here's Wilson. New York, no good that time either. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Pass to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
They set the pick. Here's Black. It's hauled in by Thomas.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
New York shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. That shot wide open. Parker's got 5 now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. And there's the feed to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Davis is checked in for New York.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Thomas. Johnson with it. Now Smith defending. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Thomas with the block. Brown the pass to Johnson. Over Smith. Johnson, good. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
New York calls timeout. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best 3-point shooting squads over the last 10 games.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range, and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities.
Here's Black. It's good from long range. He's got 10.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one a minute.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Black, no good. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Black. From deep, drills the 3-pointer. Black's got 13.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Johnson's got 28.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
New York shooting their first free throws of this, and the first one drops. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Now here's Johnson. 28 points for him. And the basket is good. New York shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Montgomery. Thomas covering. The pass to Montgomery. Some nice passing by New York here. Smith dishes to Parker. Parker. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Right side, Thomas. Johnson outside. Brown outside. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Stolen by Thomas. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Thomas. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Johnson from outside hits the 3-point bomb. Johnson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Smith. Parker outside. Here's Montgomery. And the 3-ball is good. He has 5. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Johnson for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks.
Man, I would have loved to play on this team. They share the ball, that movement that creates openings for other guys and converting them into very high percentage shots.
Yeah, I just glanced at the numbers. They have more assists in one half than some teams have in a whole game.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
We keep getting closer to seeing how these All-Star rosters will shape up. These guys are working hard.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Davis with the ball for New York. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Davis is out there with Parker. Then there's Black. Then it's Smith.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the shot is good.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. To end the run, and he dunks it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Thomas, that's good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
This one for 3. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Parker. Averaging 21 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And it's Smith missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the basket by Thomas.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's New York with it, and that one's good. Parker.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Johnson up top, covered by Smith. The kick out to Brown. Shot on the wing. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Brown. Thomas got 30.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Smith surveying the D, hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Thomas. 30 points in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 17 now just in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And here's Davis for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Tipped away. Stolen by Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got 36.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Offensive rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside ball. Over Davis. Brown kicks to Thomas. Brown outside. Just 4 to shoot. Going.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First team foul. At the line for two.
That's good from Thomas. And so he hits both. Now Smith. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Smith.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Home team foul.
And New York making a change.
Personal foul.
Williamson's checked
Second
in.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Smith finds Williamson. New York moving the ball around. No coverage that time. 10 points for him.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Smith driving the lane.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Black. 15 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
3 points.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Smith for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
The tray. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Baseline J on the way. Johnson, the pass to Smith. Shoots the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Williamson right side. And again, it's New York.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
Williamson's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Smith against Smith. Nice shot by Smith.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 12. Smith sets the pick for Williamson. Shoots over Weber. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Home team foul. Smith.
Wilson, he's checked in for New York. Davis comes in for Black.
Substitution on the court.
To the left side wing. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The drive by Smith.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Home team foul. Smith. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Home team foul. Smith.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Davis. Johnson outside. From the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 12. Launches a 3. Rebound by Smith.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Thomas has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball. Thomas got 26.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Wilson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He's all alone. Here's Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Smith. There's Williamson with the 3. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. From deep, Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires the 3. Rebound by Johnson.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Smith kicks to Thomas. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. He has 29.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but